Hey y'all, hope everyone's doing well. Making a second video here tonight before my surgery tomorrow. I am replacing the boot, spark plug boot, and a little coil on this old Homelite. Yep, this Homelite Super XL, big green. And we gotta take carb out and do carb, because I got a carb kit for this, so we're gonna redo that. Alright. Yeah, there's something wrong with the car. Probably all gummed up. Yeah, as you can see, this thing is nasty. All gunked up. Look at all that. Just nasty. Nasty. But yeah, you can see it. They didn't take care of it. So I'm replacing the boot on it. I'll show you a difference in spark plugs. This is old school, folks. Old school. So here's the end of the spark plug. See how it's got the coil in the middle there. Now, this is the plug it calls for. This is the same exact plug that's in there, except for it has all this. There's the old one. This is the full spark plug. Full thing. There's nothing wrong with this, except for it's old and wore out. But yeah. See, it's got a little knob in the middle of there. A little rod sticking up through the middle. That's how this boot goes in. So it goes right in the middle of that. And that's how that works. Old school. Old school. So I'm switching out because they don't make these anymore. I'm sure you find them new NOS, new old stock plugs somewhere online. So big difference, right? The only thing that's the same is the bottom half. Pretty crazy, huh? I'll keep this around just for nostalgic decoration. So, in order to replace a boot, you need some dielectric grease. We're gonna put it on the wire itself. Okay, and feed the boot. Gotta feed the boot. Oh, dropping tools. Gotta feed the wire through the boot. Now it's a little tricky sometimes. You need a little pick. Kind of get that wire up. And fed through. Can be a little tricky sometimes. That's why it's very important to lube up your spark plug wire, right? Gotta lube that up. I use a little 45 pick on here. Help angle that wire up. Sometimes you can bend the boot over and shove that wire up. It'll come. Sometimes there's not a lot of wire here to get a hold of. Come on. It's going. Of course, I'm on a weird angle. Help show y'all. Get this stuff up through that boot. It wants to go. It doesn't want. to go. It wants to, but it don't. Man, being stubborn. Phew. Of course, it's getting warm in here. The fire's really cooking tonight. I almost had it too. There it goes. Now it's coming. Like I said, there's not a lot of wire to grab onto, but it can be done. You just gotta feed that boot through, and then we're gonna stick our little coil on here. See that little L shape? Just put the wire, spark wire all the way up to the coil, and then squeeze that down into the wire. This little part here at the very end, that little L shape, that goes right in the middle of the wire. Then you push your boot back over it and pull your wire down through your boot, and that'll go right into place. This is the hard part, feeding the wire back through, or feeding it through the boot. It's poking now, poking through. It's almost there. I'm gonna tear it up. Ah, damn. It'll go. Just takes a little bit of work. I'm gonna move my tools out of the way here. Ah, my back it's aching. I gotta pop a squat here. Yeah, it's just a matter of feeding that wire through here. It's almost there. So close. But so far, I'm gonna keep putting lube on the wire. That'll help. Some electric grease on there, and that'll help slide it through. Well, I got so far, and I won't want to go any further. Well, being stubborn. Starting to break out a sweat. It's so hot in here. Well, poop. I could work on the carb a little bit. I gotta take all this apart anyway, so yeah, that's the idea. It's just gotta feed your boot through first. Put you on your little coil and then push the boot back over. Yeah, it's just one of those things. I put this carb in there in a weird spot. I wonder how they get this in there. Ah, I see. Somebody did something a little different here. With the throttle screw. Sorry, just talking to myself here. Yeah, we can get a 5/16 wrench here on the wall. This all has to be cleaned out, gone through, checked points. Yeah, we got to run in a little bit. I didn't want to stay running, so, and the way it was running, it was definitely something with carb and probably with points, most likely. A lot of times they'll have a little corrosion on there. You gotta get it cleaned up. So yeah, I'll by the time you see this, I'll probably already be out of surgery and back home recuperating. I usually sleep a lot because of all the pain. Let's go ahead and close that carb. Close the choke up. We don't have any more debris that we need in there. I want to see what exactly is going on in there. So I don't want any extra debris in there that I put in there. So I can see exactly what is going on and why it's gummed up or whatever. I like to investigate. I like to see the cause of the problem. Alright. So we got those loose and pulled back. See there's some keys in here. Cotter keys that need to get pulled. Release the lever for the choke. Very, very tiny one. Very tiny. Look at how tiny that is. Super tiny. That's pretty impressive to make one out of that. Alright, so then we can pull the choke back out. That choke out. We're gonna leave it closed on the carb though. So, alright, so those are good. I'm gonna pop the fuel line off if we can. May have to cut it, replace it. It does seem kind of hard. I need to be, yep, I need to replace the fuel line on there. It is done for. So, we'll just cut it. Oh, yeah. It's hard as a rock. Alright. we got everything free now. Now we gotta fish this out with the linkage of the throttle. Yeah, I want to get it all turned into and gone through and check the reeds. This is a reed saw, so I want to check those, make sure they're good. All right, there's one. And then we got the gasket here for the air filter. We'll keep that intact. Keep your gaskets intact. So when you go to replace them, I've done before, I'll make my own. This is just a little cork gasket. That's a real thin one too, so I might have to get some different cork gasket because the one I have in stock is pretty thick. Yeah, I have a 16th. This is probably a 32nd. So I'll have to see if I can get some 32nd material. Come on. This last bolt's being a pain in the butt. So, yeah, I'm just out here jamming the music. Got the music going. Oh, there we go. I felt the release. There we go. So we'll take these. We'll leave all that just like that intact. I need to get another little container to put all my parts in. Yep, gaskets. Oh yeah, they're hard as rock. Very brittle. But like I said, I got a new set. We'll probably check the intake boot too. Yeah, we'll check everything. I'll go through everything. So I like to keep everything. Okay. So I see one of these is bent. So you got a little reed box there. Got all them little reeds in there. So, yep, and then we got the carb. And I got everything all closed up. There's your throttle butterfly there. The choke here, which I just accidentally flung open. So I'll keep that closed so I can go through it. I'll check it as I disassemble it and make sure everything's out the way it was. They're supposed to be. Yep. Yeah, that fuel line is definitely seen better days. Yep. So yeah, we got a lot of disassembling to do, lots of cleaning. Yep, it's a shame. It's a shame. I mean, there's a lot of gunk going all through the lines. Yep, it is what it is, but that's what you get for. I got this thing for $30 at an auction. Pretty cool. Yep. So I'm gonna have a little bit of scrubbing to do. Looks like paint job's fairly decent. I probably won't redo it. I'll just leave it. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the carb, clean it all up, and that's that. Yeah. Get all this off. When I do stuff like this, when I take off the muffler, which didn't have a gasket either, so I'm gonna have to either find one or see if I can get some material. This is all carbon buildup inside at the exhaust port here. And it's just nasty. So I'm gonna probably end up taking that all apart too. Get it all cleaned up and polished so it's nice and clean. But when I do this, when I know it's gonna be dirty, I take all this stuff. I'm gonna turn the make piston go to top dead center. That way nothing gets in the top of the cylinder up top of your piston. Yeah, and I wonder. This is okay. So this is a blind hole. Sometimes you got the ones that you pump grease in, but not this one. So yeah, not too bad. It's we gotta work on this, getting this spark plug through here, this wire through here. Being a pain in the butt, but anyway, this is just my second video, like I said, for the night, because I'm not done. I want to stay out here as long as I can. Because I'm not looking forward to surgery tomorrow, but I'll live. It's not like it's my first one. I go every 6 months. So, anyway, I'll let y'all go. Whoops, wrong one. Here we go. Hi. So I'll let y'all go. Y'all have a good night, good day, happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy the time you have. Be thankful for everything you have. And live life to the fullest. I will see you all in the next video. You take care, be kind, be safe, and spread the love. I love you all.